1-1. This one knocked in the air. Kill attempt. Going to drop in. 2-1 in favor of the Wolfpack. Winterfield on to serve here, and that one just misses, so an attack error or service error. First set went back and forth for the most part. Or second set, I should say, went back and forth. First set, it was all Western Christian. As that one drops in, nicely done. I believe Courtney Schmidt was up there on the front line as well. And it was Courtney Schmidt on the kill. 3-2 Sioux Center here in set number 3, and that one goes long on a service error. So a couple service errors by both teams to start things out. And Renata back at 3. Serve on the way from the back line from Wolfswinkel. Haven't called her name a ton today. Getting a couple possessions in. There's another good ball by Courtney Schmidt. Kind of an awkward hit across, but was able to find the floor. And here we go. 4-3. Sioux Center takes back the lead. Franken on to serve. That one, a little bit of a high ball. Western Christian able to corral it. That one long, and was it touched? No, they're going to say it wasn't touched. Shea Reitzman and company really thought they might have gotten one there. Did not. Sioux Center's lead is 2. Another good serve by Franken. Kind of put that in the right spot. That one knocked up in the air. Western Christian gets off of it, knows that that'll be their point, and it is 5-4. Couple more IMT Insurance substitution. Sydney Feenstra checks in. All substitutions here at the state tournament brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. That's 2 service errors in this set alone. Western Christian led in the service aces category. But obviously a couple errors keeping Sioux Center in it here in set number 3 as Western Christian trying to finish it with a sweep. That one off the block. That works for Western Christian. On a net violation, actually, is what they're going to call it. (6-5). Olivia Ten-Napel is in on the serve. She's got 7 digs already today with 3 assists. Good stat line all across the board. Welcome back, Margot Skydema. A little bit of a quiet start to set number 3, but she's right back on it. That's her 7th kill of the day. She's got 7 digs to occupy that stat as well. Warriors just kind of holding a steady lead here, very similar to what we saw in set number 2. Shea Reitzman catches the back corner. That's going to be a point, 7-6. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this one, 12:25 slated start. West Delaware will take on Davenport Assumption. That is who the winner of this game will play, as whistle is blown for 2 hits, or a double hit on Sioux Center. We're right back at 7. So a couple errors here to start for both teams. A little sloppy. Trying to figure things back out. Feenstra on the serve here. Here comes Skydema. And again, Skydema gets it done. The senior is leaving it all out on the court here so far. That is her 8th kill of the day. Your assist leader for Sioux Center, Romy Bleeker, with 13. Maggie Van Scapen has 24 assists for Western Christian. She's everywhere. That one dropped over by Winterfield, and Sioux Center's able to save it. Nicely done by Schmalbeck to push it back across. Wolfpack try a couple of those blooper shots right across. Morgan Koyman called everyone off to try to get it, and a beautiful back corner attack by McKaylin Vanderwall. Boy, I think she saw that from the very beginning, said, I'm going to catch the back corner, and that's exactly what she did. Really well done. 2-point lead again for Sioux Center. And reserve. Sometimes when there's two games going on at one time, it's sometimes hard to figure out what whistle it is. That time we're able to figure it out easy, but no game going on right now. Still 30 minutes until Kemper versus Wahlert Catholic, as there's a service ace by Sioux Center. All service aces here at the state tournament brought to you by Channel Seeds. Channel Seeds, your local seeds dealer. Visit channelseed.com today. Good start here for Sioux Center, kind of matching what they did in the second set. Kill attempt. Almost went long. Picked up on the back line by 10 Naple. Really nice dig by Marin Franken. Kind of was holding her knee there at the end of that one. There's a block for Sioux Center. Actually going to call it 4 hits for Western Christian. 11-7. Again, the Warriors have come out swinging here. It's a great response considering how set number 1 went. They hung tight with Western Christian through the first couple points, and then eventually Western Christian pulled away. Skydema was in there. A really good possession there for the Warriors. Now Winterfield pushes across, and nobody was ready for Sioux Center. A diving attempt by Marin Franken. Franken limping just a little bit. She took a little bit of a stumble there going after a dig. I think she kind of waved it off. She said she's okay, but at least it was noticeable there. 11-8. Again, another nice play by Vanderwall. That's her 4th kill of the day. Sioux Center has found something on the near side of the court up against Western Christian. That's where most of these kills have been going. Either a weak side or something here for the Wolfpack. That one, nice job by Franken to save it. 12-8. Kill goes. Morgan Koyman. Boy, only a freshman and she's making plays like that. I'd say that's pretty well done. 5 kills already for her. Van Scapen is up to 25 assists on the day. So she continues to rack them up. Lead is 3. Courtney Schmidt got a good swing at that one. Western Christian tries their own. You don't see a ton of fast attacks by Western Christian by any means, as that one called for 4 hits. But you just haven't seen a lot of heavy, quick, speedy attacks by Western Christian like sometimes you see other teams completely lean on that. And it's also not like we've seen one dominant kill leader in this one. Another service error for Western Christian. I believe that's their 3rd of this set. Lead is back to 3, 13-10. Traver on the serve here for Sioux Center. Nice one, just catches the net. Western Christian's able to recover well as it was pushed across by Koyman. Schmidt awkwardly off her hand gives the point to Western Christian. I think you could be the best volleyball player in the world. Sometimes you'll still have one come off your hand like that. Nothing much you can do about it. Romy Bleeker starting to get up there in assist numbers for Sioux Center. Currently 15 for the junior. Good push across. That knee looks just fine for Franken there. Back and forth we go. A near side attack, and there's a block. Courtney Schmidt and Marin Franken get in on it. Lead is still 3. So almost identical to what we saw in set number 2 here. Sioux Center steadily keeping the lead for the most part. But it's just a matter, can you finish? Warriors set up again for Schmidt. Picked up on the back line by Koima. There's a Koima and a Koi man for both teams, or for Western Christian. Who'd have thunk? That one's off the block. That works for Western Christian. Bentley Bleak is the one counted for on the kill, 14-12. So Mount Vernon has already punched their ticket to the next round. They'll await the winner of Wahlert Catholic and Kemper Catholic. And then obviously winner of this one will take on West Delaware and Assumption. That game is tomorrow at 2:25. Sioux Center continues to keep the pressure on, though. Don't write in Western Christian yet. Marin Franken is in there. Lead is back to 3. It's pretty much we're just trading points at this state in the match. Sioux Center trying to avoid the sweep. That one was going to be really close if it went long on the serve by Schmalbeck. Western Christian decided to keep it in play. And a nice spot by Georgia Vandenberg. Knew exactly where everybody wasn't on the floor, was able to push it to that far back corner, and Vandenberg has them with the lead at 16-12. Schmalbeck on the serve. That's going to be an awkward play. It is saved back in by Scapin. Skydema pushes it across. Kill attempt, drops in for Bentley Bleak. That's her 8th kill of the day. Bleak with 9, Winterfield with 12 kills. Reitzma with 7. I think Skydema still leads Sioux Center there. Another service error for Western Christian. Let's take a look how many they have. I think the stats might be skewed here. It says 4 for Sioux Center on service errors. I think that might be switched. That one's in the net. Sioux Center extends the lead, and Coach Veerbeek wants a timeout. 18-13. How about this third set by Sioux Center? We'll take a break.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. 18-13, Sioux Center trying to avoid the sweep here in this Class 3A quarterfinal against the 2-seed Western Christian. Sioux Center, the 7-seed. It's been a fun one so far. Sioux Center was in this position in set number 2, could not finish it as it came down to it in a 25-23 match. Western Christian crowd trying to get back on their feet and fire up their team, while Sioux Center trying to keep a hold of the momentum. 18-13 in set number 3. Strong kill attempt by Reitzma, won't go. Here comes the backline attempt by Skydema, and Sydney Feenstra, the libero, is there. And off the block works Scarlett Winterfield. That's her 13th kill of the day. And off the assist from Van Scapen, who now has 28. And the libero, Feenstra, will serve. And into the net. Another service error by Western Christian. Not saying it's been the difference maker in set number 3, but boy, it's an astounding stat when we look at the stats in between if Sioux Center can take this one. The lead is 5. One thing about the Warriors, really just haven't made a lot of mistakes here. They've cleaned things up after a rocky end of the second set. Skydema, as I say that, of course, sails that one along. It's 19-15. IMT Insurance substitution. Breslin Koima is in. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. All substitutions here at the state tournament brought to you by IMT Insurance. That one was kind of a free ball. Sioux Center puts 2 up on the line to try to combat. Now the Warriors get a chance with Skidema off the block. That one's going to go high in the air. Far back corner, not going to go. Winterfield tried, and Sioux Center knew it right when she hit it. Call it off. 20-15, and the crowd's starting to really get into it for the Warriors. They know it's crunch time. Another great serve that just barely goes over the net. Scarlett Winterfield, no, they're going to say, I guess it was out. I thought for sure the point went to Western Christian, but it's 21-15. And once again, the Wolfpack want a timeout. We'll take one with them. Sioux Center on top.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Julie Oldenkamp, head coach of Sioux Center. Team trying to send this thing to 4. They took one set against Western Christian earlier this season. Sioux Center in the bound era, dating back to 2008 when scores started being kept in the bound database. Sioux Center has never beaten Western Christian. 23-0 are the Wolfpack over the Warriors. Still going to take a daunting task to get this thing back to at least 5 sets, but Sioux Center is just going to want to chip away. They've played both sets. Set number 2 and now this set really well. They just slipped at the end of set number 2. Try not to make the same mistake there. And boy, somehow, someway, Morgan Koyman somehow got out of the way. She knew exactly when that ball came back that if she touched it, she was going to be in trouble. 21-16. One thing about Tammy Verbeek, though, very calm, very cool, collected. Not a lot of worry on that sideline. She knows the type of team that they have. That one, though, off the block goes perfectly well for Michaela Vanderwall. The Warriors are 3 away from a set number 3 victory. On the serve is Traver. Low ball, service ace. A Channel Seed service ace. Sioux Center is rolling here in set number 3. Traver on the serve again. They just need 2. That one's blocked. Nicely done by the Warriors, keeping them back. Bleak couldn't quite get it. Pushed across by Schmidt. High in the air, set up by Bleeker, and blocked back. Koyman and Cooley, I believe, in there. I haven't called Annie Cooley's name. Lead is back to 6. It's going to take a bit. It's going to take a big run, to say the least, for Western Christian. Sioux Center has set themselves up well here, trying to finish the job at set number 3. Here comes a kill that goes for Morgan Koyman, or excuse me, for Michaela Vanderwall. And just like that, set point here for Sioux Center. Give credit to Coach Oldenkamp's team. Got down 2-0, but has not faltered, and now sits at set point. That one awkwardly off the hands. It's a service ace. Sioux Center sends it to 4. They take set number 3, 25-17, and we will be back for set number 4, 2-1, Western Christian on top.
At Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. And that old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe it. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. We're going to set number 4. Western Christian leads 2-1 over Sioux Center. Sioux Center, big set, or third set, 25-17. Let's take a look at some of your stats so far. The hitting percentage really has been the big difference maker for Sioux Center. They started in the first set. They were negative in the hitting percentage. Currently .119 hitting percentage to Western Christian's .175. Attack errors, 18 for Western Christian, 20 for Sioux Center. Take a look at the kill category, just a bit of a lead by 4. Digs pretty even, service aces. Service errors have definitely been in Western Christian's way for the most part. So pretty even for the most part. I was very curious during that quick little break. I was like, when is the last time? Because Western Christian has been so good here at the state tournament. How often, or when was the last time Western Christian lost a set in the first round of the postseason when it came to the state tournament or in the quarterfinals? Well, I didn't have to look very far. Last year, this is almost an exact same scenario. They were the 3 seed. They took on 6-seeded Mid Prairie, or Center Point Urbana, excuse me. Western Christian took the first 2 sets, had the chance to sweep. Center Point Urbana took the 3rd set, and then Western Christian came back and won the 4th set. So pretty much an exact same scenario here. And if you're a Western Christian fan, you'd love to have it end in 4. But Sioux Center hungry to try to take this thing to 5 against Western Christian. And I tell you what, the second and third set were played really well by Sioux Center. If it wasn't for just a couple errors at the end of set number 2, you could be looking at a 2-1 lead for Sioux Center in this one. So buckle up. Set number 4 is underway. It's also just very impressive and a testament to Coach Oldenkamp's team, as that one almost going to the bench, for how Sioux Center responded. They only had 13 points in the first set, and then to come back and respond with 23 and then 25 to win. The volley continues here for the first point. Scheidemann. That one goes off the outreach of Feenstra. And Sioux Center's on the board first. For Western Christian, you got to think in this set, they just want a quicker start. They played from behind now in back-to-back sets. Set number 1, it was them who took off in the early going. But nobody likes to play from behind. Bleeker sets up. And again, another. Courtney Schmidt finding her way. Two 2-0 lead for Sioux Center in set number 4. Kill attempts almost blocked back, but too much power from Morgan Koyman, the freshman, to get off the block, and it's 2-1. Western Christian is on the board here in set number 4. Leslyn Koyman, or Koyma, on to serve here for Western Christian. That one just barely bounces over the net. Kind of an awkward ball. And a whistle is blown. Double hit for the Wolfpack. Traver, Kaylee Traver, the junior, on to serve here. Kaylee, 38 service aces, second most on the team. That time she puts it in the net. It's 3-2. Couple stats that jump off the page. Scarlett Winterfield, 13 kills, 30 assists for Maggie Van Scapen, 18 assists for Romy Bleeker, and your kill leader is Skydema for Sioux Center. And around the block goes Michaela Vanderwall. It's Vanderwall's 7th kill of the day. IMT Insurance Substitutions checking in. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Don't forget, conclusion of this one, 12:25, tentative schedule. West Delaware will take on Davenport Assumption. That one just misses the line. Courtney Schmidt says, that's my bad. But when it's that close, I mean, you can take fault for it, but boy, you almost had it. It's 4-3. Autumn Wolfswinkle, the junior, will come on and serve. That's a great last name for a team whose mascot is the Wolfpack. Another perfectly placed ball by Courtney Schmidt. Boy, she has been on it today. 7th kill for her. Just kind of walked the line, recognized that nobody was over there, and was able to get it over the net. 5-3 Sioux Center. And if you're Western Christian, it's just kind of been an annoying gap. I mean, you trail by 2, you'll trail by 1, trail by 3. Just can't seem to get back into it. And again, a little bit of confusion there by the Wolfpack. Gives Sioux Center another point. The Warriors are finding the lanes. That was Maren Franken. Serve by Schmalbeck. Really well done. Better job by Cooley to push it back over. Skeideman gets blocked. Couple Wolfpack players up on the front line there to get that one, and it's 6-4. Maggie Van Scapen on to serve. 1 kill, 9 digs, 30 assists. She's 1 away from a double-double. More strong power being shown by Sioux Center here. That time it was Maren Franken, the sophomore. Franken with a 7-4 lead. Call it a service ace. Everything is clicking right now for Sioux Center. I tell you what. Coach Veerbeek kind of telling her girls to calm down. It's okay, we're fine. But Sioux Center is really putting the pressure on here. That one barely sneaks over the net. That one kind of a free volley. Back up. Here comes Skeideman. Couldn't quite get it to drop off the block. Back and forth we go. Near side ball by Vanderberg. In the middle. Blocked back. Sioux Center keeps it alive. It was a great block by Reitzma, but an even better job by Sioux Center to stay into it. Georgia Vanderberg sends it back. Timeout Western Christian, 9-4 Sioux Center in set number 4.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Don't look now, but there's some noise rumbling here in Extreme Arena, and it's Sioux Center, 9-4 here in set number 4. Sioux Center trails 2-1 over Western Christian. The Wolfpack just snuck by in set number 2. Set number 3, it was really all Sioux Center. They really didn't lose the lead at all. And now here, a commanding 5-point lead to start set number 4. And it's almost an exact replica of the last set where Sioux Center just never gave up the lead, and they really stayed in front. Coach Oldenkamp's got her team fired up, starting to believe a little bit. And the whistle is blown. A violation for Sioux Center. Western Christian definitely has not played their best today. A couple errors, but I got to give all my credit in the world to Sioux Center. They have come to play, and clearly getting down 2-0, just haven't let it got to them. Have picked it up and have stayed on the gas. Near side ball to Winterfield. Nothing going there. Skydeman has to set it across. Western Christian wanted a double hit. As that one awkwardly off the hands of Laney Franken, and Western Christian's got a couple points right in a row. Olivia Tennaple will serve. Just barely squeaks that one over the net. Sioux Center will set up their attack. Skydema gets it blocked. Nice job by Sioux Center to recover. They've been really good at that today. And just perfectly dropped in by Skydema. Again, nobody was there for Western Christian. Just don't see that mistake a lot from the Wolfpack. Sioux Center's taking advantage of it. (10-6), lead is 4. Winterfield had a great kill attempt, but Schmalbeck was right on the deck to get it. They try again with Winterfield. And again, Sioux Center is there. That time it was Romy Bleeker, but that one's put in the net. Western Christian takes it. Skydeman knew it right when she did it, said, all right, I got it. Don't worry about it. Sydney Feenstra here to serve. The lead is 3 for Sioux Center. Kind of had to give up a free one. That was awkward from the start. Michaela Vanderwall pushes it into the net. 10-8. Wolfpack trying to go on a run here. 4 out of the last 5 points have gone to the Wolfpack. Kill attempt almost went there. Skydeman was there to recover. Winterfield, another good play by Schmalbeck. Skydeman soars it long. Was it touched? No, it wasn't. Western Christian takes it. 10-9. Great run and a response by Coach Veerbeek's squad. Feenstra on the serve again. Kind of an awkward hit. Pushed back across by Franken, and then a nice recovery by Winterfield. Tied at 10. Timeout, Sioux Center. What a response by Western Christian. We'll be right back.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here at the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament, set number 4 between the 2-seed Western Christian and the 7-seed Sioux Center. 10-10 here in set number 4. Western Christian on a little bit of a run. It was 9-4 Sioux Center when Coach Veerbeek decided to take a timeout, and now Western Christian's come all the way back to tie it, and Coach Oldenkamp said, all right, maybe we need to take a break and look things over. Western Christian has responded, something that they didn't do in that third set. That one, though, going to go in the net. Service errors kind of costing Western Christian today. They've cut off a little bit of their momentum a couple times now. And it's 11-10, Sioux Center. Skydeman, who has been so good today, is in on the serve. Kill attempt, very strong by Morgan Koyman, the freshman. For a freshman being 6'2", you got to think she's just going to keep on growing. And boy, she's got enough power, she's got enough height to really get the job done. Western Christian's got stars, no doubt. Blocked by Western Christian, not quite there. So she meets her right back at the net. Morgan Koyman. How about two really good back-to-back plays by the freshman? And the Wolfpack have the lead for the first time in a bit. Near side. Long. Was it touched? No, it wasn't. Vanderwall sent it long. Nope, they changed it. They're going to say it was touched. Western Christian player going to come over and ask the head official here, but nothing's going to change, and apparently it was touched. So 12-12. Every point matters, especially in a match like this. So you're going to fight for it. Service ace for the Warriors. They'll take advantage of the momentum when they can get it. 13-12. I believe this is Traver on to serve here. Yes, it is. She puts it in the net on a service error. 13-13. All in set number 4. Sioux Center trying to rally back and send this thing back to 5. That one drops in on the back line. I think we're in for a back and forth finish. Maren Franken is the one on the kill. Ken can't overstate how rough of a first set Sioux Center had, and then the ability to respond and just has not backed down. And is trying to send this thing to 5. That one somehow saved, and somehow a point. Georgia Vandenberg stayed with it the entire way and never gave up, and a huge point for Sioux Center. I have no idea how she saved that. Some girls probably would have just written it off. All right, that's not our point. Georgia wanted the point. Nice job by the sophomore. That one off the block, not going to work. Here comes Schmidt. Nothing there. They try again with Bentley Bleak, and she's able to finish the job, 15-14. Western Christian leading overall. But their backs are against the wall, and that's saying something considering they're the one that's leading. Near side ball, Bleak. Did she miss it? Yes, she did. She thought it was touched again, but it was not. 16-14. Well, you can just feel how tense it is here in this one. And I think the reason Western Christian should feel tense is because Sioux Center is outplaying them here. I mean, even in set number 2, the win for Western Christian, the Warriors were there the whole way. There's an awkward one off the tip from Shea Reitzma, and it's 17-14 Sioux Center. Macy Schmalbeck on the serve. She's had a couple good ones today. An astounding kill by Bentley Bleak. Keeping them in it. That's her 12th kill of the day. 35 assists for Van Scapen. So there's a good stat for you. Schmalbeck with 14 digs. Scheidemann has a double-double, 10 kills. Tried to go for 11 there. She also has 13 digs. That one, did it go long? No, it's on the back line. Back judge says it's in. (17-16). Maggie Van Scapen. Did she get it? No, misses. Another service error. Been a couple of those. Just kind of keeping Sioux Center in it. I mean, granted, Sioux Center's played great, but a couple mistakes by Western Christian. The lead is 2, 18-16. Kill, not going to go in the net by Bleak. Warriors trying to pull away here. And now the Sioux Center crowd, almost all the crowd gets on their feet. Big couple points here for Franken to serve. Backline, Winterfield puts it in the net. Coach Veerbeek will call the timeout. Here comes Sioux Center, 2016. Warriors on top in set number 4.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau here on the Girls Unity Network, digital network powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Blake Walker with you here. Boy, this one has turned into a surprising game. The 2-seed Western Christian on top of Sioux Center. 2-1 overall, but Sioux Center is close to pushing this thing to 5, which I can tell you, I don't know if anybody thought that would happen. But all credit in the world to Coach Oldenkamp and the Warriors, who have just not quit. 2016 Sioux Center. Western Christian came in 13 losses on the year, 11 of which were to out-of-state opponents. That's why they still hold serve with that 2-seed. Sioux Center just 5 losses, one of which was to an out-of-state opponent. Wolfpack looking for a couple points here. Bleak can't drop it in. Franken was on the back line, and Skydema does it again. Margot Skydema. 6-foot seniors doing a lot. That's her 11th kill of the day. 21-16. Blocked. Sent back. Avery Bitker and Georgia Vandenberg. Sioux Center is headed to 5, or on their way to 5. Right now, trying to hold on here in set number 4. In the air, Van Scapen sets it up. Nothing going. Skydema gets it blocked back. Nice play by Addie Van Hole. Back within 5. Both crowds on their feet. Sioux Center fans have been standing for a while, I'll say that. Olivia Van Artendapel into the net. Another service error by Western Christian. 23-17. You look over at the Western Christian staff, they just kind of look baffled. Truly. Sioux Center's got them on the ropes. 23-17 here in set number 4. Good block. Great block. McKaylin Vanderwall in on the block. Set point for Sioux Center. High in the air. Over to the other side. And a kill for the time being to keep this thing up and out for Scarlett Winterfield. 24-18. Sydney Feenstra on the serve. 24-18, still set point for the Warriors. Dropped across, and another point for Western Christian. Gets it back within 5. You can tell Coach Holdenkamp and that whole sideline just saying, all right, calm down, we're good. They need 6, we need 1. Feenstra again on the serve. Picked up by Schmalbeck. Scheidemann. Got it! We're going to 5. Sioux Center has rallied back from down 2-0. And let me know when you've heard it before, but Western Christian has to go to 5 in the quarterfinals. We'll be right back. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament.
At MidAmerican Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Freedom Tire is proud to support the Iowa Girl through their sponsorship of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping you on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Give us a try at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of the IGHSAU.
When pain or injury keeps you sidelined, get the help you need from your trusted orthopedic experts at DeMoss Orthopedic Centers and Engineered Performance to get you back in the game. Walk into one of our urgent injury clinics, here when you need us, since 1955.
History is on the line here in set number 5 in more ways than none. Western Christian has made it to the state tournament 24 straight years. And in all 24 straight years, guess what? They've never not gone to the semifinals. They have never been beaten the first round. Well, Sioux Center has come back down from down 2-0, and we're tied at 2. We're going to have to play for a 5th set. Take a look at a couple of the stats here in this one. Western Christian still leading the way. The hitting percentage, again, just very impressive by Sioux Center. They were in the negatives in set number 1, have come all the way back. Assists still even Western Christian. Aces, attack errors, everything's pretty much even as it should be. And if you're Sioux Center, I mean, if it wasn't for that second set where they just kind of slipped at the end, boy, I'd say this could be a 3-1 match and Sioux Center might be out of here. But Western Christian has hung tight. They're well coached, obviously, with one of the best coaches, if not one of the best volleyball coaches that the state has ever seen. But boy, Sioux Center and Coach Julie Oldenkamp trying to create history here today. So we'll get ready. We'll play to 15. For those possibly Assumption/West Delaware fans watching, most likely that game will be pushed back due to this game going along. All right, buckle up. First to 15. And might not even be 15. You never know. He could have to go extra. It depends on how this one's going. Sioux Center overall has started faster. So in a way, going to 15 benefits them. The Warriors will be the one to serve first in set number 5. Nobody on Sioux Center's crowd is using their seat for good reason. Romy Bleeker will be the one to serve. Set number 5 is underway. Winterfield starts us off with the kill. Off the block. 1-0 Western Christian. We saw it last night. Sergeant Bluff Luton, the 8th seed, took a 2-0 lead over Xavier. Xavier came all the way back, but then couldn't finish in the 5th set, and SBL was the winner. Western Christian trying to be an SBL tonight. That one long and not able to get to it is Sydney Feenstra, and Sioux Center's on the board. Margot Scheidemann on to serve. Boy, she has been fun today. 13 kills, 13 digs. Has been everywhere. The block not going to go for Sioux Center. Western Christian has to try again. Nice job picked up by Franken. Here comes the kill attempt by Schmidt. Not there. Kind of an awkward hit across. Western Christian's able to keep it alive. The volley continues. Winterfield drops it over. Nice dig by Bleeker. And we keep going. Winterfield. Yes. Just a little long and out of the reach. Kind of what Sioux Center was doing in that first set, where they didn't trust any of the long balls, so they just tried to get a hand on every single one of them. 2-1 Wolfpack. Winterfield on the serve. That one awkwardly off the hands, and a Channel Seed service ace. Feels like the first one in a while for Western Christian, and the Wolfpack lead by 2. I don't think I've said that in a while. Winterfield again. Just over the net. Another great serve. Here comes Schmidt on the far side. Not going to go on the attack. Push back over. Maggie Van Scapen, your assist leader, is in on it. She's got 40 assists. 4-1 Western Christian. Winterfield again. An awkward tap. Schmalbeck sends it across. Kill. That goes. Morgan Koima. Timeout, Sioux Center. Western Christian comes out guns blazing at set number 5. We'll be right back.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Blake Walker along with you here. Set number 5. It's a great phrase being said here at the State Volleyball Tournament. Everybody loves a set 5. 5-1 Western Christian has come out swinging here in set number 5. They have not led in the early going really of the past 3 sets, honestly. Even set 2 when they won, they really didn't lead the entire thing at all. And now with their best start overall. 5-1 lead. Winterfield on the serve again, and boy, she is causing problems. Another Channel Seed service ace for the Wolfpack. 6-1 Western Christian. And Winterfield will do it again. Off the hands of Skydema. And just nothing there for Michaelin Vanderwall. It's hard. It's hard to come back down from 2-0. You got to keep the energy up constantly. And it just seems like Sioux Center is just a little gassed. Trying to put together a couple good possessions here. 7-1 Western Christian. Another service ace for Winterfield. 8-1. Wolfpack. Warriors have 1 timeout left, but you don't want to use it yet. And Winterfield, she laughs and says, all right, there's my error. 8-2 gets Sioux Center the ball back. Kaylee Traver on to serve for the Warriors. Going to have an uphill battle here. They need 13. Warriors only need 7. That one out. Sioux Center takes the point. And Traver on again. Traver 5 digs, 2 assists today for her. On the serve. Near side. Point goes to Western Christian. Bentley Bleak is on it. Sioux Center didn't like it. They thought for sure it was out. 9-3. Wolfswinkel, I believe, is the one to serve here. got one dig today. Has been in on a couple serving duties. That one sent long, saved by Winterfield. Did it get across? No, it didn't. That was all set up from the hit for Sioux Center. Crawling back, 9-4. Serve by Kaylee Traver again. A 9-4 lead for the Wolfpack. Bleak awkwardly knocked it across. The Warriors were ready. Now they set up to the middle, pushed across by Franken. Bleak again, blocked back by Franken. The volley continues on here. Schmitz got it in, no. Double hit. 10-4. Again, Oldenkamp has one timeout. It's just a matter of when she uses it. Don't want to use it too prematurely. Probably if Western Christian gets to 13, that's probably when most of the time you'd think to go get it. Another great serve by Western Christian. That's really set them up here. That one is long by Courtney Schmidt. And there's your timeout. 11-4. Western Christian trying to finish things off. We'll be right back.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. 11-4. Western Christian on top of Sioux Center here in set number 5. I'd love to go back. When was the last time Western Christian was in a set 5, not in the championship game? That'd be quite the stat. 11-4, though. They're 4 away from advancing to their 25th consecutive semifinals. On the serve by Maggie Van Scapen. And another beautiful play by Courtney Schmidt to knock it over to the other side of the net. Gets them within 6. Service aces have been the best thing for Western Christian in this set so far. Schmalbeck on the serve. A little long, but Western Christian keeps it in. Off the block, good pickup. They set back up for Scheidemann. Wolfpack are there. That one, though, airmailed. 11-6. And Schmalbeck will serve again. Everybody making noise here at Extreme Arena. Bleak. Blocked. Maren Franken and company in there again. The lead is back to 4. Warriors trying to mount a run here. Western Christian has 2 timeouts in their pocket if they want to use them. Sioux Center is out. Another good block. And another point. 11-8. And now Western Christian will use their timeout. Buckle up. We got a good finish coming up. We'll be right back.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
We're getting down to it here at the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. First round quarterfinal action. Western Christian on top of Sioux Center. 11-8 is your score. 2-2 here in set number 5. Sioux Center trying to mount a little bit of a rally here. Not just overall a comeback. They trailed 2-0. But trying to rally back here in this set alone. Macy Schmalbeck on the serve again. Backside. Bleak. Good dig by Vandenberg. Set back across. Wolfpack have to set back up. Didn't get the best possession they wanted. Skydema off the hands of Scarlett Winterfield. It's 11-9. Boy, they were already starting to move the bracket over to Western Christian's side, getting ready for the postgame, but here comes Sioux Center. Says not quite yet. Schmalbeck on a good effort here. Bleak, nothing there. Skydem off the hands of Feenstra. Everybody trying to run to get over. Bleak has to just push it across. Set up in the middle by Franken. Skydem drops it in, 11-10. Boy, these girls do not give up. I tell you what, Sioux Center is not going away. 11-10. It's one of the better matches you'll see at the state tournament. That one's long. Feenstra can't get there. We're tied at 11. Western Christian will use their last timeout. We'll just stay here. 11-11. Oh my goodness. I mean, just the ability to rally. Not just down 2-0 to come back. But boy, I mean, what? Down 10-4 and coming all the way back. And of course, it's going to come down to the last couple points, as we all would have predicted. Sioux Center did not make the state tournament last year. Runner-up in 2022 to Davenport Assumption, who plays after this. The winner of this game will play Assumption and/or West Delaware. Mount Vernon has already punched their ticket to the next round. Wahlert Catholic is taking on Kemper Catholic on court number 1. Obviously, we're going to be delayed here. 11-11. And if you're both teams, you'll make a wish and hope that you move on to the next round. In the middle. That one's a kill for Shea Reitzma. That's her 8th kill of the day. Advantage back to Western Christian. Olivia Tennaple, the sophomore, on to serve. She put one in the net the last time she was up. That time, a much better serve. Here comes the backline attack for Franken. That's not going to go. They try with Winterfield off the hands of Schmalbeck. Kind of a free play there. Winterfield got it. 13-11. Both teams have no timeouts left, so they're just in it for the long haul, no matter what happens. Tennaple again to serve. Skydem. Yes! 13-12. Could not ask for a better, closer quarterfinals match. This is about as good as it gets. This feels like state championship level volleyball that we're seeing. 13-12. Near side, Winterfield. Saved. Winterfield tries again, and it doesn't work. We're tied at 13. Everybody on their feet. Serve on the way by Franken. Winterfield pushes. Nobody's home. Set point for Western Christian. Set match point for Western Christian. Again, no timeouts left for either team. Sydney Feenstra will be the one to serve. Feenstra on the way. Awkward play at the net. Skydema blocked. 25 straight state semifinal appearances for Western Christian. They survive a furious rally by Sioux Center. 15-13 is your final score of set number 5, and 3-2 overall. Well, you can't write a better match than that. Unbelievable effort by Sioux Center. But at the end of the day, Western Christian just stays on top and gets it done. It wasn't pretty, but that is 25 straight state semifinal appearances. Sioux Center gave it everything they had. Phenomenal performances all across the board. See if I can get you a couple leaders here quickly. Skydema, 16 kills for Sioux Center, 21 for Scarlett Winterfield, 24 assists for Bleecker, 44 for Maggie Van Scapen. Just really good volleyball all across the floor. We'll send it down to the PA for your awards presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the court for the awards presentation. In addition to receiving their team trophy, each participating player will receive a medal and commemorative volleyball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU are Ben Van Wyk and Gary Ross. Congratulations to head coach Julie Oldenkamp and the Warriors from Sioux Center on an outstanding 2024 volleyball season. And now, Sydney Feenstra from Western Christian will advance her team on the bracket to the semifinal round. Wolfpack fans,
Western Christian is inevitable. 25 straight state semifinal appearances now for the Wolfpack. They survived the furious rally and the unbelievable effort by Sioux Center in 5. 3-2 is your final score. Western Christian moves to 32-13. They will face the winner of West Delaware and Assumption tomorrow at 2:25. Sioux Center ends their season at 29-6. Coming up in a little bit, 17 minutes to be exact, is when we'll officially go off again, but West Delaware and Assumption will be coming up. Thank you so much for watching. What a match. Western Christian wins 3-2. For Justin, our producer, I'm Blake Walker saying so long for now. We'll be back in a little bit. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.